wubby, just do it. Right? Much easier.
What's a wubby?
A wubby is they're the wubbies. They're the you get them at Sally's or any like salon stores, and they're just white piece of paper that you know the wubbies. I forget what their main purpose is for. I think they're for like nails. You just put yeah, right.
They're like the plastic that you put your hands down on to
Wubbies, they're called wubbies.
But I think they are, yeah.
They said wubbies right on.
They probably do. I just never noticed. None of us did except for you. Good job.
Thanks. Now I use gloves. 'Cause as you're cutting men's hair, you get a lot of hair splinters, the small ones that stick right in your nails and in your hands. So I've been wearing gloves. I try to. I forget. I like to feel. It's hard to get used to, but all right. So my friend, what do we want? Do my thing? Okay. So I'm gonna do a few different haircuts on him. What would you guys like to see as a haircut, as a demonstration? So I'm gonna do 3 of them. The last one, I'm gonna drop fade it, and we're gonna continue with that angle.
Yeah, great. Something like the guy.
Yeah? Something like that? Okay, cool. Perfect, cool. So I can do that. Because when I drop fade it anyways, I'm gonna remove all of that. Okay, so I'll do that. That's perfect. So that's called a taper fade. Now, I always start with my highest guard. So if okay, so what do you, the top, you want me to just do it kind of freehand the way I usually do? Okay. So I'm gonna start with my 2 open. And I'm gonna go angle. We're just kind of like a half a moon. Okay, we're just gonna go kind of like a circle, half a circle. And you want to keep it angled. That's the biggest part is keeping your clippers angled to the haircut you're gonna give them. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the corner of the ear.
So basically, you mean up and down. So you're not doing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. It's kind of like a diamond. You know, we're gonna do a diamond. Okay, kind of like a half a diamond here. So we're gonna go on this. The first row we're gonna go up to here, right, to above the ear. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
See how far you went. Okay.
Just right above the ear. That's all you really want to. You don't want to go above the ear for a taper. Now this is my highest guard. Above this, I'm gonna do a shear over comb. Under this is where I'm gonna fade it. That's where the technique comes in. But above that is where I'll do my shear over comb and just kind of feather that out. Because if you go with a 3, now you're bringing it up. Now you're bringing the fade up. But if you hit it with the shear over comb, then you have it's more precise. Now, that's my highest guard. Now I'm gonna go no guard. So no guard. I'm gonna do right underneath. So then I'm gonna blend in the beard with it too. So then I'm gonna start right here. And then again, do the same guideline you did to start off with. I'm gonna show you in 1 second, okay? Okay, so now you see that? So that's my 2, now that's my half. Now with my half open, no guard, right? I'm gonna close it and work underneath it. And then as you go up, you're fading it right up, right to your starting point. Like so. Now I'm gonna use my one open. Use my one open and go right above that. Feather it. Not too deep, of course. You just want, and when I mean deep, I mean not too much pressure. Because when you apply too much pressure, now you're adding lines that you're not supposed to. So if you flick out, right, very lightly, and use the corners of your blade, and stick with your angle, and then with your angle, I mean this right here. So I want to fade it like this. I want to keep my fade like this, kind of like a triangle. Okay. Now I'm gonna close it up halfway and work down. All the way close. Okay, now I'm gonna use my half guard now, which is a great one, which is the one that blends in the half open. Open, always start open. Work above it. Because remember that one close is up here. So the half open is blending right to that half. So don't be afraid to bring that right up. Because it's blending all together at this point.
When you say open, do you mean a lever?
The lever, yes. When I'm saying open, when I'm saying close or open, I mean the lever, okay? The closer it is to the guide blade, the more the close is, it gets closer to the hair, to the scalp. So now I'm gonna go back to my one. Now that I did that guideline. I don't think we've ever done a tape on you, huh? Actually, yeah, we did when you first came to me, remember? He had that, what's that, a DJ, what's his name? John, what is it? Pauly D from Jersey Shore. He came from California, his hair was all spiked up. Oh yeah. Okay, so one open again, and I'm gonna stay right underneath my first guideline. I'm on number 2. Now, if you stay underneath that and not above it, you won't have to worry about blending it with any other clip, any other guard, because you're staying above that, under that 2. Now, above that 2, I do it with shears. So with the shears, you'll see the blend. It just comes out so beautiful. Or clipper over comb, or shear over comb, whatever works for you. So now I'm gonna go tighter, and I mean tighter. I mean tighter to the scalp, so you can see his skin. Now I'm just do a little guideline right underneath, like so. Just a little bald, and now with my no guard closed, I am going to blend in that line. Small strokes too, small strokes. You don't want to add any lines in there. And as I'm working up, my lever is going up. Okay. Now the beard, we just blend it. We blend it down. I always like to blend the beard down. I hate any lines. Sometimes the barbers will just leave that nice and blunt like that, and I like that. I like that the beard faded down, so there's no lines. Period. Like mine, keep it open.
Are you blending down or you blending up?
I'm blending up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blending up. So, cause I'm blending up to my 2. Okay, now you just don't want to go above that 2. All right. So I remember my steps. My no guard 0, 1, 2, 1.5. Remember the 1.5. Okay. So now I see a little line right there. I'm gonna try with my half guard first, and if it doesn't get it with my half guard, then I know with this open it'll get. The one with the half open.
Like one flipper can just do all that, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's just I get this one's to remove bulk, and then the others are for sensitive areas. This is to get tighter, and one for the edges in the beard. But around this area is very sensitive, and the back is very sensitive. Very hurts. Okay, so you guys see that line right there? That little faint line right there. You see that? Right there? Don't move it. You just want to keep your angle. And my angle is the diamond. You know, it's the triangle. So we want to keep that angle. Okay. So now, you can do clipper over comb or shear over comb, no matter what, however you're comfortable. With clipper over comb, you want to keep your angle this way and then that way, okay?
You always start in front then always.
Yeah, I always start from the front, just so, because if you start from the back, you're kind of cutting blind, you know? If I start from the front, I always have a guideline, I always have a point, a starting point to follow. So if I start right underneath this point right here, I'm gonna go right to the middle, and then again, from this point to the middle. Okay, sometimes I get it right on. But usually you need a mirror to see.
You doing good without a mirror.
Oh, well, thank you. So again,
So for this haircut, where would you bring that taper down to?
the taper, when I start the back, you always want to, so I'll start the occipital, I'll start right on the occipital. I'll take the 2, because the 2 is my highest. The 2 is where I can, after the 2 is where I can use the shear, okay? You can't necessarily